Shocking, as Wike says APC has failed massively. Nigerians would make the same mistake they made in 2003. Wike, hello, my wonderful people. Wike, Nigerians are regretting and looking at the time and saying, are we there yet? Is it not time? Why are we still on the road? Is it not 2023 yet? Nigerians can't wait to get there because of the untold suffering and hardship Nigerians have had to go through in the hands of this very current administration. Nigerians came onto the ship and the boat in 2015, very hopeful, thinking that things will be better. Very hopeful, saying, at least victory at last, a good step in the right direction. Yeah, we are heading somewhere, and then probably things will look up and what have you. Guess what, my dear? It's not what you thought. Oh, we have come and here we are. Nigerians are regretting. And Wike is saying even that alone, the failure of APC is an advantage for PDP, that Nigerians will not make the same mistake they've made before as a result of all the things that Buhari has done. Is it destroying the unity of this country? You can't begin to even mention. Is it insecurity? To mention but a few. Please do not forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Thank you. The All Progressive Congress APC has failed to deliver any of its electoral promises to the people of Nigeria since assuming office in 2015. The Rivers State Governor Newsom Wike made the allegations on Friday during the presentation of the 2022 appropriation bill of the state to the Rivers State House of Assembly. He said the last time Nigerians experienced such terrible situation before this currently obtained under the APC government led by President Muhammadu Buhari was during the 1967 Civil War. Wike accused APC of failing to fight insurgents, corruption, or fix the economy, which are electoral promises it made to the people of Nigeria. The Rivers State governor, while acknowledging, however, said that the global COVID pandemic might have slowed things down, said it wasn't enough to justify the abject failure of APC government and the attended problem it has plunged Nigerians into. He expressed confidence that Nigerians will vote out APC in 2023 general election. In his words, under their watch, we have witnessed two economic recession in quick succession, with devastation to the economic, consequently on state and living standard of the people, especially ordinary Nigerians, and unemployment population higher than it has ever been since Nigeria became one. Wike added, our situation has been made worse by the failure of the federal government to deal with security challenges that have now escalated in multiple dimensions to various aspects and regions of the country. He promised to tackle the insurgents and corruption and fix the economy if Nigerians will willingly support the party that will bring them back to where they ought to be. APC has failed woefully in all the three promises it made to Nigerians. Not a single one has been fulfilled. In fact, if you call for restructuring, you may end up in jail. But this was the very promise they made during their manifesto. I'm sure this mistake will not be repeated by Nigerians again, never again in 2023. So that is Wike calling on Nigerians to take the bull by the horn and make the right decision, because whether you like it or not, Nigerians, if you say sad, is an understatement. If you say Nigerians are not happy, I don't think that's the best word to qualify it. Nigerians are unhappy, like seriously and terribly unhappy. Okay, things are worse than you can imagine. People you had in mind that they were going to do anything worthwhile, they are the ones, the very people destabilizing and destroying the nation. They are the very people who have no iota of truth tied to their belt. Nigerians are in a particular position now where they cannot wait to get out of this very present predicament, because all you see is not all there is. All you see is not all there is. APC came and they were promising Nigerians, oh, don't worry. We know what the problem is. They identify the problems and just like, wow. So you know that we need good roads. You know that our school, you know that students need bursary. You know healthcare is needed by women and children. Wow. Oh, no other administration has been able to identify that these are the problem of Nigeria. For you to identify it, you are the one to beat. For you to identify it, we stay with you. We stay with you. For you to identify it, that means you have a bailout plan. The solutions have already been profiled, and we cannot wait to support you to achieve this so that we can all enjoy a better country. My dear, little have the administration started before we saw that it was a scam. You see, when you say Yahoo, Yahoo, those ones they are learning. The real Yahoo is the ones that promised Nigerians and never fulfilled it. And like Wike rightly said, do you know if you talk about the same restructuring which they deceived Nigerians with, you'll be in jail. If you talk about the so restructuring, it was from the restructuring call that we got into where we are today. Say restructure Nigeria, restructure the country. They refused. It was from that restructuring call, okay, that from that restructuring call that we got to where we are today. The very restructuring call. It was from the restructuring call that Nnamdi Kanu, Sunday Igboho said, It's either you allow people to be able to live their life and do what they want to do, or we go to your tent to Israel. And today, where are they? Because they restructure. So they want to use them as an example, as a scapegoat to others to say, if you like yourself, go ahead and ask, okay, that Nigeria, should be disintegrated. If you like yourself, go and speak, go and say this, go and say that. And that's where we are at the moment. You restructure, you call for what they promise Nigerians, you are in trouble. How dare you call for restructuring? How dare you? You are calling for what? We what? So this is what is happening, my people. This is what is going on. And Nigerians were all just watching with disbelief these things that are going on, and we are just, we're just hoping and we're trusting God that, we come out of this very predicament we have come to find ourselves, where you have a people who should be governing, but sadly the hearts and the way they go about things is terrible. You cannot even begin to imagine, and Nigerians are wondering, how did we even get here in the first place? Who did we offend? What was our real mistake? What was our real fault? Okay, what did we really do? Okay, please leave us a comment. We'd love to hear from you. Please do not forget to like us, share, subscribe. God bless you. Bye for now.